Oscar, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I was banging out with that intro. That was a really good intro.
Nice. Yeah, that was a fucking dank intro, Phil.
Oh, thanks.
What program is that?
That's this dope program. It's called iOptagon. It's like a recreation of an old ass sampler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's meant so you could chop it up in different keys and different chords, so you can pretty much play it in any key. Make up like your own versions and change it up on the fly depending on what kind of chord you were trying to play.
Right.
And then it also comes with like a little built-in. I never use it, but it does come in with a built-in like little organ.
That sounds difficult to like master, almost.
Probably.
Sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, it's so fucking fun as shit. There's a lot of great programs on the iPad. It's super dope. But shout out to I think it's called Bebop. It's like one of the first synths I ever bought, and it was $1. And it's the sickest shit. It's just a robot with so many different presets for synths.
Does that
robot?
Could that iPad act like a chaos controller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Is there an app that you could use to like add on a chaos controller synth?
Yeah. I don't have it, but yeah, it's like $40.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
$40.
Well, yeah, the hardware costs like almost like $200?
Jesus
you
Christ,
still have
that's
to,
aggressive,
You still
bro.
have to hook it up to the hardware.
No, this you don't. You could run it standalone.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's everything on here can run standalone. That's what's so great about it.
Dang.
Yeah, and it's so portable. The portability is ridiculous. And in the new iPads, the processing power is ridiculous. Yeah, it's really awesome. It shits on this old MacBook.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I heard they put a new one out. That's 256 megs of RAM. Do you know how much RAM that is?
Tell me.
Oh my god! I'm trying to wrap my head around.
Yeah, like,
I'm running on.
You almost broke my brain.
16 gigs.
Yeah.
Of RAM.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But
That's really good.
And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the secondary. I'm not gonna go through the process of how like components work and then like stuff, but how fast is RAM? But RAM is like the secondary memory for like. RAM is for the secondary memory for the output of the CPU.
That shit's on like my goal of 32 gigs of RAM.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
It's I didn't read the article, but it was like it was a big thing. I think they overshot it. And
is that like a quarter of a terabyte of RAM? Like
Wait, what are we talking about? We're not talking about the iPads, are we?
we're talking about the new Macs.
Yeah.
The new Macs.
Yeah.
I was like, that iPad doesn't have that. Sorry, my bad. I'm stoned out of my mind.
It's over featured, like 256 gigs of RAM, right?
Yeah.
Those are the new MacBooks or the towers?
It's probably the towers,
right?
But 256.
That's a quarter terabyte of RAM.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We're entering the era where we're gonna have terabytes of RAM. That's the next step. Somebody's gonna go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Terabytes of RAM. Okay.
Can you imagine all the shit you could run?
That's after our lifetime.
No,
Terabyte of
are you
RAM.
kidding me? That's happening.
No.
After our lifetime? How dumb are you?
Because you don't understand when
In less than
RAM
5
works. Like,
years.
I don't want to like.
If you thought your mother would be disappointed when she saw your blunt rolling.
I don't want to give a lecture of what RAM is because in order for
you don't.
use, no, I don't because
You don't.
because RAM.
Oh, you professor
RAM,
now?
Yeah, because I could professor you about RAM right now.
You can professor. You can professor me about RAM?
Yeah.
Well, please.
Go ahead.
Do.
Hey, professor me the fuck up, dog.
Say you have a USB stick,
I have two.
right?
What's
exactly.
it to you?
And you plug it in, it goes pretty fast, right? When you upload and download
Okay.
data from it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, RAM is that. RAM is like a USB stick.
What do you mean?
RAM is like a USB stick.
What do you mean it's like a USB stick?
You could unload and
I unload a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Unload
mean, dog?
all that all over the computer, like you do every week.
No, on the phone, dog.
On
What, the
Saturday
computer,
night.
what is this, 2016? Get with the times. Old man.
So that's how RAM is.
I don't
That
understand
fast.
how RAM works. I thought I knew, and then you tried to explain, and now I'm confused.
Okay, look, watch. There's two types of memory,
There's a lot.
right? The hard drive and the RAM.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
So the CPU creates the memory.
Okay.
It creates the data,
Okay.
right? But the data has somewhere to go,
Okay.
right? And sometimes it moves fast for your computer to display.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's computations that's being withheld until it's brought up on demand,
Okay.
right? So it has all this. The CPU creates data. Where does it go? What holds the data? The RAM holds the data from the CPU.
Is it okay?
Okay, right? And
Uh-huh.
unless you want to save the data,
Yeah.
it goes to the hard drive,
Okay.
right?
So it's like a buffer.
What?
Is it like a buffer?
It
right?
is.
Are you
Right.
sure?
Yes, it's basically that's what it is.
That's
But are
basically.
you really sure?
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure.
Listen, I've smoked quite a bit of marijuana in my day. I don't believe a goddamn word of this.
That's what RAM is. That RAM holds the temporary
Listen,
data.
I've seen a ram. They have horns. They're on the Alps. They're hard to hunt.
Okay, so that gives an idea. That gives an idea about how fast the information moves from the RAM.
No,
Moves
it doesn't.
Fucking fast.
Like what you just said to me doesn't. It confuses me more than what I was when I first came into this.
Why? What do you mean?
Hey Jerry, can you explain RAM to me?
No, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if that's quite correct.
What do you mean? I know about RAM timings. I know about RAM.
Your RAM
dials.
Tammings?
RAM timings.
What the?
timings?
You know Ram Tammy, that bitch.
No, I know RAM.
I know her too,
timings.
dog. Wouldn't fucking name drop her.
I know certain.
So are you saying is that
megahertz.
the increase in RAM would have to be correlated with the increase in CPU power? Would it? Because then what's the CPU on the iMac?
That's why I mentioned CPU and hard drive. Okay, in order for a terabyte of RAM to exist, for it to be feasible and usable, that means there'll be like at least 5 terabytes of computational power. It'll be 10 terabytes of computational power from the CPU to transfer into the RAM. And then if whatever information you want to be saved, it would have to be like 20 times RAM. Or, I mean, five times of terabytes to be saved on a hard drive in order for 1 terabyte of RAM to be used.
Yeah, that sounds intense. That would be a gigantic computer.
It'll be so much computational power and so much computational information to feasibly use a terabyte of RAM. It would be past our generations.
A terabyte of RAM. You just said a terabyte of RAM would be past our generations.
Yeah.
You silly motherfucker.
I don't know, man.
A terabyte of
Okay,
RAM.
past our generation.
It's at a quarter of a terabyte right fucking now.
Yeah.
Back in 2006, I had a fucking Razor and I was the shit.
But that's a gimmick though. It's a gimmick.
Listen, Vince McMahon, this is not a gimmick. 256 megabyte. 256 gigabytes of RAM. That's a quarter terabyte, right? 256 gigabytes.
Yeah, that's 256.
That's a quarter terabyte, right?
Yeah, right.
You fucking math wizards over here. And you're saying in our lifetime it won't reach a fucking terabyte? Okay, back in 2011,
Maybe. What was it?
2011, if you had 8 gigabytes of RAM in your computer, you were a bad motherfucker. You weren't the creme de la creme, but you were a bad motherfucker.
You guys remember those 2 megapixel phones?
Do I ever?
All those selfies,
Dog.
those old school
Exactly.
selfies, where they were always group
Blocky.
pictures.
It's so blocky.
They're blocky, blurry group pictures with
Dude, if
people
you
you don't
stumble on
remember.
one, today, you're like, damn, bro, this is such
Sad.
Right, you'll be
Sad.
You'll be super sad.
Upset.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's totally possible. I think you're wrong about that. I just think that there might be something you're missing, like some technical, because there has to be a way for all that fucking process. It doesn't go straight through. You know what I mean? So it has a lot to do with the board. And
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the RAM's. That's what the RAM's job is to temporarily
what?
hold that information.
Okay.
And so I'm agreeing with you, Jerry. There's like a lot of
I don't know what
Like
you're
in
agreeing
between.
with. You're confusing me more than I thought I was.
I'm a little confused, but I see what you're saying. But I think that it just depends on the materials, bro. Like all that data transfer.
My bad, guys. I didn't want to cut you guys off. So back off to what we're trying to say.
That's what I was doing as you were talking.
Well, that was
Drifting off like I don't understand.
That was a very educational block of knowledge being dropped on by Dr. Oscar.
Do.
I just like building.
He's got doctorates in knowings and knowledge.
I just like playing with computers.
He dropped some truths.
You drop truth bombs. If you're not ready for it, don't listen.
You know what I like about you, Oscar?
What's up?
You speak your truths, man.
As I've tried to.
Yeah,
You don't give a fuck.
I believe you, though. I see what you're saying, and you're right. That would still be a gigantic...
But I understand what you're saying.
Imagine the
that
power supply on all that fucking... Yeah, it would be a gigantic...
Well, the thing is,
right now it's 1,000, and we don't. They sell 1,000-watt power.
It would get so
supplies,
hot.
But then, but modern computers don't use 1,000 watts. That's
Yeah.
the funny parts. Like they sell 1,000-watt power supplies, but like even the high-end supercomputer can only use like 800.
Yeah, but you can
900.
run multiple computers at once and wire them through one.
Oh no, yeah, of course, the possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, the possibility
People use them
of
for,
running.
like-
There's an actual like use for those, but normally that power supply is modular in its shape for one tower, meant to power just one set of components, right? And I'm talking about like that's like the computer, the water cooling system, mineral pool water, or mineral pool, or the fans they have on, or in the RGB.
Yeah, you're right. That's a gigantic computer by today's standards. I think you're just failing to
grasp
that not only does technology advance, but also does the materials and the technology behind it. So things are getting... We can
the
make them way...
efficiency.
You guys remember how fucking small phones got?
Yeah.
They could make them way smaller. Like, it's still pretty badass because we still get, like, those iWatches and all that. Dude, like,
Yeah.
that's phenomenal fucking technology in those fucking
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
But
100%.
But they'll find a way, dude. I think we'll have a terabyte. It's going to be insane. I think we'll have a terabyte of processing power at one point.
Within 4 months. Like 4 years, sorry.
4
Possibly, yeah.
4
For sure,
fucking years.
For sure.
This
Within,
fucking guy with his lifetime, it won't reach a terabyte?
I know.
What the
Terabyte.
fuck?
That's insane,
Oscar,
bro.
you were ahead of the curve when it came to
It
Bitcoin.
could
You
be
can't
done.
fathom a terabyte of fucking RAM in our lifetime?
Let me tell you this, Oscar. Oscar,
How high are you? How many
it could
pots
be
have you
done.
smoked?
It could be done
Pretty high.
right now, but by today's standards, like standard PC parts, it would be a giant fucking computer. But it could be done. So yeah, it's gonna get done, dude. It's a good.
Easily.
Dude, running software is such a bitch. Like if you have too much fucking shit open at once, your computer starts slowing down. Shit starts
It's a
getting.
terabyte though.
Yeah, but modern software will get
It's
so
gonna be
advanced.
achieved so easily.
Okay, fine. It might be achieved. You know, I might overshoot that.
I feel like that's what goes on in your head when you're speaking.
Oh, she said that was fucked up though, bro. Dude. You gotta get doing dirty like that. Look at him, man.
It's so mean.
You're the one that's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, like honestly, a terabyte that seems fathomable within the next 5 years. I'll give you 5.
Okay, you might be right.
The rate of technology that advances so crazy fast, and it's doubling like seamlessly.
Yeah.
The only reason why we don't have that is because there's no market for it. You know what I was watching earlier? So I was looking into the HTC Vive,
Okay.
and they're like, I don't know if it's out, but they're working on this like drawing. Like it must be like a game or like a software.
Okay.
But you can draw in 3D, so you have the shit on. And,
okay. Yeah.
You can do like really intricate.
Oh, HTC Vive. Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
So like you can have it on and it'll like read the room, and then it knows its boundaries, and then you can go around with like a digital brush
Yeah.
and like do all kinds of crazy like 3D. But
Yeah.
can you imagine the processing power that image would take on a PC?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a phenomenal amount of fucking resources because it's reading in like fucking
Real time.
3 dimensions. It's gonna be a huge fucking file. It's gonna be like an instant CAD file almost, and those are pretty fat files. So, yeah, there will be a need for a fucking massive processing power. You know what I mean?
Probably like that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna come, dude. It's already here. It's not mainstream yet, but give it a few years.
Well,
the
man, not
technology.
mainstream. Like, damn, I forgot the computer that runs that. I think it's like an i9 now.
Everybody, dude, 3D printers are getting so cheap.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, 3D printers are going to be this thing where, like, there's going to be, like, makeup companies, dude, or some shit that are going to fucking decide, hey, we're just gonna sell a 3D printer, and you can have your own fucking fresh lipstick ready to go, and they'll send you the powders and all that shit, and all you gotta do is press burp. They'll shoot one out for you, dude.
You're
Yeah,
literally
that'd
gonna
be
be
cool.
making your own makeup. They're gonna charge you a little.
Yeah, they're gonna
more.
charge you for you to make it.
Yeah, they're gonna finesse you into doing more work.
That reminds me of the nail polish printer. It's like a little machine you put your finger in. It's like a little hole.
Dude, it's all coming,
and
man.
then it's like you print out a little design.
Oh, it's always
yeah, it's coming, dude. There's gonna be apps on your phone that are gonna need to process in 3D. That's gonna take a massive jump.
Hey, I actually have a 3D visor and 3D controls.
What do you mean?
Like a headset, a VR headset, and then this.
Like the ones you get at the 99-cent store.
Nah, like legit, like a couple hundred. Like it's like the beginner entry version of VR.
I didn't know they made one of those.
Yeah. So
Yeah, those exist. They're pretty cool.
right. Yeah, it's like the HT Vive.
I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, what do you mean? The
Go on.
visor. Control?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that it was like only like HTC Vive and the Oculus and the
Oh
PS4.
no, even the little cheap ones they sell at the 99-cent store, bro.
There's different
Yeah,
different companies.
They're like
different
$4.
There's different companies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's different
Oh.
companies that have.
I did not know that.
Wait, you're talking about the cell phone holders?
No, dude. Like you go to any 99-cent store, and then go to electronics section, and they got like these like boxes with VR sets.
No, that's okay. That's cell phone holders.
They are, but they come with remote controls, and there's games for those. So it links up to your phone, and it comes with a little analog stick,
You're right.
and you can play video games.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
can
there's-
full,
there's-
and there's
there's-
some pretty
there's-
like fun fucking
Yeah,
games, like
there's
first person
3D
shooters, all kinds of crazy shit, and you're just chilling with your phone. It's your phone becomes a projector for it, and the game's being run through an app, and it's got the fucking gyroscope sensors in it, so you calibrate your head so when you're looking straight, and it calibrates for you. Dude, it's pretty. It's
Sick.
pretty
Have
fucking
you seen
advanced.
the 360 videos on the YouTube?
Yeah, you can take tours through like Paris and like soccer stadiums and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
I've fucked
never
with.
did
Yeah, I fucked with it for like a straight month. It was fucking fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, they're. It looks a little crummy, a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, of course, but like
But
at least the abilities
They're
to
like
do
$5,
like 360,
bro.
Yeah.
$5. It's fucking $5.
That's crazy cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if iPhones have this, but
Mhm.
it's an Android thing where there's an Android. It's called Cardboard. And
I think they have something like that.
does it exist for?
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure.
it's just the thing where it splits it, so it splits your image coming out of your screen.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it works
yeah.
with the headsets.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're
Oh,
talking
it
about.
doubles up the screen.
Yeah, basically.
So that's what mine does, but it has a screen built in.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, those are the more like expensive ones.
Yeah.
Does it look crisper? A little.
Not mine.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Have the entry version, so it's not as crisp.
They have a problem. Like VR headsets have a problem
Yeah.
because human eyes are vary a lot. So it's kind of hard to get past the artificiality of when you're looking into a phone
Yeah, exactly.
at this close distance.
Exactly.
You can start seeing the imperfection unless you have a badass phone, and
You're
even
right.
then, I think it's still
Wonky.
a little, but they'll find a way.
Mine has a screen door effect, which is like where you can see the separation of the pixels.
What?
Like the screen isn't as like HD as it want. It doesn't have that much pixels. It's 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my screen is, but it's still not high def enough. So your eyes, for after a while, will start seeing the separation of the pixels, and it looks like a screen door.
That's weird.
That is weird.
It's strange.
That's like one of the reasons why people don't like wearing the VR that much.
I wonder, because that game Doom would always make me sick every fucking time. It was so fun, and then I get nauseous, and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna play one more round."
Yeah, it's a little intense. Yeah, it's easy to lose your balance.
Yeah.
Dude, I had my mom put that shit on, and there's a video on YouTube where you can swim with dolphins,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it looked badass. And she put it on, and she just like she started looking around, and before you knew it, she like fucking lost her bearings. Like she didn't know which way was up and down, and she almost fell. Yeah,
She was like, "Oh my god, did you slip me acid, mijo?"
yeah, dude, she got faded, bro.
That's what's
She
up.
swam with some motherfucking
Yeah,
dolphins.
your mom goes deep.
Dude, she fucking real. She
When it comes
lived,
to
bro.
psychedelics, she doesn't fuck around.
She lived. Shout out to my mother.
Shout out to Jerry's mom.
Shout out.
Yeah, she's raging.
Shout out to the Hawakins. Shout out to whatever country he's from the
Middle East.
Southern America.
Shout out to fucking whatever
Arabia.
tribe Felipe's family comes from, though.
Dude,
They're the real MVPs, bro.
I'm telling you, I've said it before and I'll say it again. My family were the ones, we come from a lineage of people who got raped. When Mexicans were created, we were getting fucked.
Jeez.
We were the Indians who were getting the...
You were like the Indians that didn't get raped
No, we were the ones that were
because your
raped,
lineage still looks primitive.
created Mexican.
Oh, I'm just kidding, bro. That was mean.
This
You-
son of a bitch.
You look a little sophisticated.
Yeah.
Little bit.
I look.
Funny,
I look like maybe like an Israeli Jew.
Look at this
with too much of a
cocksucker
tan.
over here.
Look, this guy. He looks like his
I don't know
lineage
how I
did
look
all
like.
the raping.
I know.
They did all the
Exactly.
raping, and they jacked off in the corner.
Jesus Christ.
Look at him. Look at him. Like he was the type of Spaniard that came and he saw all these brown people and he was like, "I'm gonna fuck them," and then he did.
Yeah, I think so.
100%.
I'm model. I'm Jesus, basically. That's what it is.
Really?
Jesus. What do you got? The God cock?
Yeah, there you go.
You're not Jesus, bro.
You don't even have 20/20 vision,
I'm gonna tell your mom you said
and
that.
you're claiming Jesus,
Dude, she'll forget so much. She'll
I know.
at least say something about
Yeah,
that.
you're not Jesus.
Fucking shit.
If you were Jesus, your mom would
Yeah.
be stuck. She'd be telling everyone you
And
were
I'm like, he
Jesus.
can't even see straight. He thinks he's Jesus. Perform a miracle and fix your shit, homie.
She'd
No,
be pissed.
You know what? I just look a little European because my mother too, because she actually has in German blood.
She visited Europe.
No, she has German blood.
Really?
Yeah,
From where?
from her grandfather's side.
From Germany food.
No, I meant like what side, you stupid fuck? From her grandfather.
What,
So he was a
he was a straight up German.
what kind of German?
The one that flee Germany from World War II.
After he killed the Jews?
Probably, I don't know.
She was a Jew.
She was a Jew.
Well, those are the only people that were fleeing Germany.
No. He said he was a German that fled Germany
Yeah.
after he
Some
killed the
grandfather
Jews. You mean when the
not
the
fled.
Third Reich was
Well,
taken down?
Okay, immigrated.
Whoa,
from
are you
Germany.
telling me your lineage is Nazi, bro?
Nah, hopefully not. That'll be trippy. Hey, but we don't know anything about past grandpa. That'll be trippy. Because I don't know anything about past grandpa.
Crass grandpa?
Crass I don't know Crass grandpa
Sorry, my bad.
either. He's an
I don't-
asshole.
Crass grandpa. I don't know anything past great grandpa from from Germany.
So you sure not a simulation?
Bro, I'm tripping me out, bro. You guys making me think like I
Like,
don't
because
know.
I can go back to my grandpa's grandpa.
Dude, we can get
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can go to your grandpa's grandpa, so you know you're
And he knows about their grandparents, but I don't
4
remember.
generations behind. Mm-hmm. 4 generations behind.
Yo,
It's over.
bro, you know
It's like
what?
200.
23 and me right now. We're doing it.
Honestly,
We're
I
going to
don't
find out.
I don't trust that
Operation
20
is Oscar a Nazi is in full effect.
Oh my God! Yes, is he a
Dude.
Spaniard raping, Nazi supporting lineage? Probably a triple K type of cat dude.
You
know what I mean?
The kind
Triple
of ruled,
cunt.
ruled the world.
No, triple K. If you catch my drift, they wear a lot of hoods.
It's a
They
K-
operate in the night.
KK cunt.
¿Sabes qué?
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying right now.
I ain't saying names, but
That's mean, though, dude. I don't know. Look at Oscar.
yeah.
What's up?
I'm telling you. Look, I mean, okay, you say your mom has German lineage, and
She is.
and
she
you
does
look
have-
at you and you see you're white. You look like a Spaniard, and we all know the Spaniards came to North America and raped the shit out of the Mayans and the Aztecs.
But that means I must have been one of the good ones because my family stayed over there. and
No,
we
the
came
bad
over here.
ones survived.
Exactly. So we came from over there. We didn't mix.
Well, where's
into
over
nothing.
there?
From the European from.
When exactly did they
Asian-
flee
Asian.
Germany from your mom's side?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
After
if
they killed the
okay.
Jews or before?
I don't know if he fled or immigrated, but if it's during that time, it might have been World War I, World War II. I'm thinking he immigrated.
I'm thinking you know the answer and you're pussyfooting around.
I don't know, but they haven't given me a clear answer.
Why haven't they?
I don't know. They just said
How long have you known your parents?
not long enough. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
They can't even give you a straight answer about their lineage. Where does your dad's lineage come from? I'm
dad's-
starting to question. Where do you come from?
My dad's lineage is from
Germany.
Mexico DF, Distrito de Florida.
Listen,
Chilango way. Yeah, that's where my parents come from too.
People so much
And look at how
talking-
different we look.
Exactly.
Look at that shit.
Look at that shit.
Come on.
Yeah.
We look exactly the same.
Nah, bro. You
We
look...
put a Chicano.
Yeah, no, we're all beaner except Phil. He's just full on Greek goddess.
Yeah, I might be Greek. A lot of Indian. A lot of Neanderthal. Yeah.
I thought
Maybe a
you
little
were-
bit of Jewish.
Yeah.
I got a big ass nose.
I think you're
You're not
Spaniard.
Jewish,
I
bro.
think
You're just
Spaniard, bro.
Greek.
I think there's a little bit of you in Spaniard.
I'm a blue collar Jew.
No, you're like a baker Jew. Like if a Jew was a baker, he would look like you.
That's what's up. I can get down in the kitchen.
Bacon.
Apparently baking's my fucking
You'd be
calling.
making like all kinds of pies and all kinds of bomb shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, whatever a fucking baker bakes.
Baking some dankness.
Hey, I'll give you $500 if you know. If
You don't have
I'll
$500.
give you- Okay, I'll give you $100 if you learn how to.
You don't have
I got $100.
$100.
Whip it out.
Never
Pull it
mind.
out right
I don't have
now.
$100.
Cash me that shit right now.
It's a
Send it in the
complicated-
cash
It's a
app.
complicated thing or ultimatum, all right?
What do you mean? What's a
No,
complicated?
ultimatum.
Your money?
I misused that word. What'd you call it? I'll give you
Go ahead.
$100 if you learn how to bake a cake.
If I learn how to bake a cake,
No, bake a pie.
bake a pie. Why do you got to change it to a pie? Any kind of pie?
Pie, any kind of pie.
Hey, pie just got exponentially harder, dude. You got to worry about the crust and the temperatures. And the mix.
Because I think
It's
you're a
gotta be
good
not
cook.
fluffy enough.
I think you're a good cook, but you just haven't got to push. So I want you. I want
He's
to push
basically saying your fucking skills are shit.
100%.
Yeah.
He was like,
How does he not know that you know how to make a pie?
yeah.
Nah, you don't know how to make a pie.
Oh,
I don't know how to make a pie.
You don't know how to make a pie.
I don't know how to make
You're
a pie.
You're like one of the most terrible cooks I know.
You've never.
fuck, dude,
fuck.
Jesus Christ! He went from complimenting you. Oh, dude, hold on. Headphones are coming off.
Hold on.
Jesus
You're in
Christ.
Seriously?
root. You're in root for
Yeah.
a Kerbin.
Oh yeah, is that
100%.
right?
You guys wanna have a
You're gonna sum
cook-off?
me up.
No, I have this bottle in my.
You guys
hand.
want to have a cook-off?
I'll fucking do it.
Next fucking podcast.
Next podcast, we'll do a cook-off.
Ooh, you guys both bring a fucking pie, and then we'll have Louis test it and see if he gets sick. How about that?
Yeah, but
He deserves it.
you know what? Okay, we can poison the pie.
Both of us.
Laxative.
Poison.
Jesus, fuck! I just want to fuck his asshole up and fuck
He
his
said
whole week
poison.
up.
This
guy,
He just said it. Poison the
You've
pie.
lived next to him
Poison
for
the-
how many
poison the
years?
pie, come on.
And you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna murder him. Poison. Fuck it, murder.
Poison.
I've known him like literally my entire life.
I said poison. Boysenberry.
Oh, that's clever. Jesus.
That's all I'm
Can we get in
saying.
trouble for saying we're gonna poison somebody with a pie?
Listen, I never said I was gonna poison anyone.
you,
Oh,
you just
I
said-
didn't.
Oh, Scrooge McJuck, Scrooge McFuck.
Bruce McJuck.
The Spaniard fucking German Nazi supporter over here. The fucking most racist person I've ever met in my entire
Didn't the
life.
Spaniards fight against the Nazis?
No.
Oh,
I didn't.
Fuck
Jesus
no.
Christ.
They saw the Nazis and they were like, Amigo, ven pa acá.
I knew I didn't like
Him.
Spaniard. That's name is
Him.
Spaniard. His name is Spaniard.
You're welcome. Right? Which race should
You're more
be
beaner than
eradicated?
Spaniard, though. Straight up.
No, he acts more beaner, but he looks like a Spaniard.
Hey,
That's you.
that's racist.
Oh.
What's racist?
Speaking of racism,
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh.
PC break here.
yeah, PC break.
What do you mean a PC break?
You can't say that.
I know.
Say what?
You know that brings us. It segues into a fucking funny subject. but,
okay.
Dude,
Oh,
what's
it does?
up- What's up with fucking censorship in the internet? Isn't this like a weird?
Like,
This
what's
is
up
weird.
with censorship?
Yeah. weird
what's up,
territory.
Censorship. Censoring my censors.
What? Jesus Christ,
It's calling you
No,
a Momo.
dude! It's fucking weird. Like we live in an age where like people worry about what is said in a public forum. Like
Talk that shit, like
it does have real life consequences for some people.
Like,
outrage culture.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, it's not like it's scary, but it's just like Jesus Christ. Like,
yeah.
fuck, dude, are you serious? Like,
It's
People-
big too. It's we haven't had this much influx of
what?
like outrageousness. Like it's so fucking. It's like we okay. Every decade before this decade and before that decade, you could get away with a lot more. So we were starting to like critique and criticize about everything we say in the public. that it gets like so taken out of context, and everything has to be politically correct. It's disgusting. And have you guys seen that clip from Joe Rogan's clip where someone identifies as a woman, but he's like a 286 for man, 280
No.
pounds, 6'4", and he breaks the world record for deadlift, but for women's.
Okay.
But he says he identifies as a woman, and he breaks the deadlift record. You know, and so
Legally?
yeah, I think so.
And he actually won.
I think that what Oscar's saying is that some guy, as a parody, said that, I guess somewhere along the line, somebody said that there was no physical differences in strength between men and women. So this is like one of those equality warriors is trying to say that men are not physically stronger than women, which is kind
dumb.
of, yeah, to say the
That's
least.
what. That's
I mean, it's
exactly what he did.
That's just simple biology.
It's Zuby music.
It's like saying men
Zuby.
can't.
Zuby music.
That's like saying men can give birth. You know what I mean? It's like
You never seen Schwarzenegger.
I mean,
great movie. Underrated movie.
so the point
Let's
is
get
that
back to that. Let's keep talking about
prove-
that.
Let's keep talking about that.
Hilarious
Jerry.
movie.
To prove
I
a
love that
point-
movie.
Men can't have babies. Oh, they can?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, they can.
You never heard of science?
I did. I've
Yeah,
seen some
come
shit.
Dude,
It's
I've
a little
seen
weird.
some shit. Have you seen my ex-wife?
Well, without help, have you seen some girls on steroids? Oof.
Yes, I
That's
have.
what I'm trying to say.
I tell you what, though, some there are some muscular girls. I'm like, that's what's up. But then there's some I'm like, I don't want to get fucked up.
Nah.
Oh,
I hate muscular girls with fake boobs. All right.
It looks weird.
It looks super weird.
But I understand why they
Super
want to do
duper-
it, though.
it does- psychologically, yeah, okay, sure. You do.
Yeah,
You do.
I
yours.
get it.
But I'll be like, nah, nah.
But like,
a little
he's like,
weird.
I know you want to feel good about yourself, but nah, bitch, you making me feel uncomfortable.
All right. You can't control how you can't.
That's exactly what you just said. You're like, bitch, I want you to be uncomfortable so you don't make me feel uncomfortable.
I just want them to know. I don't. It's my preference. You have your preference.
It's your
and I have my
prerogative.
preference. There you go.
See, that brings a fucking good point. It's just like, what's off limits? You know what I mean? Like, so like, if you
Yeah,
want to,
there's a big old
if
question
you want to
about that.
carry like okay, so let's pretend to be formal here. Like, you know, obviously we're not. This is fucking all satire, and we're just talking shit. But let's pretend we're trying to be formal. Like, what can you not say?
Technically speaking, we can't say anything. It has
Exactly.
What do you mean?
When,
like-
the moment you start regulating it, where does it end? It's a slippery slope. Like, it's a never ending fucking challenge.
It's
Because
unnatural.
somebody will always get offended.
It's unnatural.
It's
to
like
do
that guy earlier. It's like, okay, so we're allowing people to identify as like whatever gender they feel.
Yeah.
I mean, unless like we miss something in biology, like that, you know, a huge part of biology,
And that's a whole. That's
which-
a whole issue. That's a whole issue too.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Doesn't affect me. I think most people just go, okay, a little weird, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal. But if you crack a joke on it, like, is that like worth like ruining somebody's like reputation? You know what I mean? Like, because I made fun of somebody identifying as a fucking potato. No offense, Phil. so, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, dude,
fuck did I do?
Yeah, I know, but what if like Potato Man and like, what if there's
Potato
like a
Man.
cult in Idaho of potato people is just like really pissed,
I better get a goddamn cut.
dude? Well, I'm just saying.
It's so hard unless you build like
Piece
a
of shit.
public presence. You have to have a public presence, because if you don't have a public presence, in order and then you start mouthing off with like incorrect political stuff.
The problem is that we're headed towards a future where there's going to be blockchain technology where like everything is going to exist. And what if like
A blockchain, what?
well, everything that goes into the internet eventually is going to be saved in a database. And it's going to
Archived.
be it's going to be archived basically forever.
Okay.
So if like 40 years from now you decide to run for office for whatever reason, or your life takes you in some
gonna hunt
weird,
through your entire
some
archive.
weird, or like you have some kind of crazy career opportunity where like, you know, like controversial shit that exists about you might be a problem. Well, it's going to be a problem if it exists. If we continue going on this path of censorship and like outrage, it doesn't bode well for us that like did grow up on the internet and like grew up with MySpace. And
of course
Yeah.
not. No,
Like,
no. Oh,
we-
no.
like-
We were the kids that
they have
barely
so
got-
much data on
Yeah.
us that they will always be able to look back at something controversial that we did, whether it's something that we said or even crazier. Because what worries me about this is that what if they are able to triangulate your position with like going to an establishment that turns out to be some kind of like Nazi harbor or like, dude, it's there's no end to this. It's madness. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
totally right.
absolute madness.
It's about the. I'm scared about all the data they have on me.
What do you mean?
Like it's like.
What
like,
have you done?
I looked up I can't say
Jesus
it. you know.
Christ.
Allegedly, what
But
have you looked
the
at?
point, look, the point is we're products of an era where the internet was kind of free. Like
It was the Wild Wild West.
we were able to do a lot of shit and
We
visit
were.
a lot of
Shout out
websites
to
and
Will
like
Smith.
Google search a lot of things that are like criminal now. I think you might get your house raided if you Google search some of this shit. And
Like how to fight the president.
whatever. But the
by
point
far,
is like
if you Google how to kill a president, you will automatically be put on a list, no matter what, and then they will actually open up. I think they'll open up a case for you.
yeah, and can you imagine some poor dumbass motherfucker at the FBI or the CIA just having run your case file, knowing it's bullshit, but there's a flag, and now they got to look into you,
Yeah.
and they're gonna follow you around for 2, 3, 4
Dude.
years, build a case or not. And then in the meantime, it's just like now with blockchain technology, they're gonna have all this data that they can just like It's terrible, dude. It doesn't bode well. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's interesting,
No, you're right.
but it's annoying. Like it's just there's
you
a lot of
it-
potential there for terrible misuse.
and it makes you tiptoe around stuff you could say on public presence.
A little bit, like a little bit. I think if people like know you, like they know, like if they know
Louis
you fuck
C.K.
around.
was getting away with it. Louis C.K. was getting away with a lot of stuff. Like he was a very opinionated, right? About like shoot, I don't want to misrepresent him, but he was saying a lot of racist stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Right. He even used the N word in one of his.
I remember that bit.
He used the N word in front of it in his stand up comedy, and he had a lot of positive feedback from it. Right. And then he got like then he got sued for sexual harassment by like 6 women or something. Right.
Something like that. Something.
Oh man. And then people were cool with him using this racist stuff and unpolitical awareness. And then when he not only until he got like sued for sexual harassment was he like turned on, was he villainized after that,
Well, yeah, and plus before too, he was also helping a lot of people.
helping a lot of people.
I think that the case with him is that the dude was obviously doing shit he shouldn't have. You know
Well,
what
of course
I mean?
not.
So he's a pervert, but he didn't touch no one apparently. Like, there's no like.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
He didn't harass anyone. He's not in prison because he didn't do anything illegal other than like creep people out, and, like maybe like public exposure or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, point is he didn't rape anyone. Like,
Yeah.
So it wasn't as bad as like media makes it out to be, but dude, outrage culture gets a hold of it, and it's devastating. It's devastating. People find shit. They'll start finding sound bites. They'll start putting a 2 and 2 together, and they'll cherry pick at like all the information
Yeah,
that
they
exists
will.
about you, and
They
they'll
will
find the
cherry
worst
pick out
parts.
the
And there's a lot of bad parts that everyone has.
Oh yes.
Everyone has.
So
Yeah.
if you just get them all out now, you beat them to the game. Go, got them.
I think the point is that it's just funny. Like, we're setting all ourselves up for failure. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
oh man.
We were having, dude. I've been thinking lately a lot about like the music industry and heavy metal in particular. Metal's funny. Metal's a tiny community, but it's huge. You know what I mean? Like, it's worldwide.
Yeah, it's still. Is it still like okay? Is this still an underground community?
It's very much underground.
Still?
Yeah. There's those. It's weird because you hear like all these like
Because
mainstream bands.
I
that-
always see it around me, and so I don't consider it underground.
No, it's underground. It's just that you have every genre has their like forefront bands that the labels push. So then, like you're like Ghost got like really big all of a sudden. Bands like that. The point is like underground, like the local scenes, the shows, like the rowdy shows, like those, it still exists. It's alive and well.
It is.
But we're experiencing like all these youngsters now. So like,
What do you
I was
mean?
doing this like 10 years ago. So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm part of like experiencing the new wave of it, like the wave after our wave. And they're different kids, man. A lot of them are really sensitive. You got a lot of kids that are babied, and they get outraged.
How dare
or they get upset.
How dare they be young?
But then you get the complete opposite too. You get like some kids that are like retarded, bro. I mean, like these guys are stupid.
Christ, oh my God.
No, well, you get some people that like come up to you and they have like these ideologies that are just like racist as fuck, or like some crazy like satanic shit, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, are you all right? Like, are you fucking kidding me? So,
Wait, like, give me an example.
I had this kid after a show come up to me, and he
On a scale of 1 to 10, how old?
he was young, man. He had to be like maybe like 21, maybe younger than 21, maybe like 18.
That was the last time he saw his parents.
What?
I'm calling you a pedophile.
Oh, no.
That's fucked up, Felipe.
Go on.
Well, he was overage, so technically. Anyways, hey, I mean, if you want to crack a joke, hey, but the point is,
Yeah.
this guy
You
was,
get it.
dude, he was like jiving with me. He was just like, just congratulating me after the show, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the imagery of like one of our shirts.
Yeah.
And like, he was really into it, and I was like, oh, all right, it's cool, like, yeah. And then he goes, yeah, man, fucking, you know what really pisses me off? I fucking hate niggers and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, yeah. And then I was like,
Wow.
He felt so open to share this information with me because he found reinforcement in whatever he saw from like the music and the energy or the imagery, whatever he saw that reinforced his beliefs.
He felt connection.
Oh, hell yeah, he did. And he was so devastated when like the moment he said that, I was like, wait. I was like, and I laughed like, oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what did you say, man? Like, what? And like I hyped him up, and he said it like loud, like he was proud, He's like, fucking just yelled it, and I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I was so mad, and I'm like, I wanted to backhand this kid. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, but you can't do that.
Nah.
And but it was just so overwhelming. Like I went like from like it was a moment of disbelief, but you get the complete opposite too. So you get the complete one end of the spectrum, and then you get the complete opposite where there's just like people that are like this outrage culture. Like you could crack a joke like, like, dude, I grew up when it was like funny to call your friends a fag. It's just like, oh, you're a fag, you're a fag. Like we do it to this day.
Oh,
in private.
I don't.
Shut the fuck up. But
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Never.
It's like you're the fag police.
Oh, I'm the.
You're handing out fags left and right.
I'm handing
throughout
out
the day. I'm pretty sure by like at least after I step into your car and get in traffic, I'm at least guaranteed 6 fags on the way to work.
Jesus. Well, goddamn. All right, that's good information to know.
I don't even know what's up with this guy, and to be honest, I don't even hang out with him. I don't really associate with him or know him. He nailed it.
Yeah, he's a joke on you, bro.
He's like, joke's on you. That's what I hear. He's just like,
Come on.
for everything.
Dude, the point is, we live in
strange times.
No,
where
we don't
people are
live in
overly
fucking strange
sensitive.
times. We live in stupid times. People
No, I
are
wouldn't
really
say stupid.
people are dumb.
Yeah, have you driven a
People are
Tesla?
really
What strange
dumb.
things mean? Like everything was
It's not
right.
strange. People are dumb, and we're
It's
just
always been
accepting
strange.
people's dumbness. Like people, there's a group of people out there that are going taking ideologies over fact.
Yeah.
As truth. That's a problem.
That's always been a problem.
They're welcome to do what they want, but when it starts affecting the rest of us, that's a problem. You know what I mean?
That's always been a problem, though.
It's getting a little worse.
And now it's getting worse because of the clout they have online.
Perhaps.
It's really weird. I know what you mean. Like I hate all that stuff. Like, oh,
And it's obviously not that I paid so much attention to it. It's just that, you see it affect like other musicians around you, and you go, "Fuck, man! Like, should we be careful with what we're saying? Like, is this?" You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I said, you know, I've been around some kids where you say something and they go like, "You can't say that, man! Oh my god!" Like they get offended.
What do you
like,
mean?
Like I said something about like beaners or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about, man? I'm a fucking beaner." Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And like, "Oh, dude, no, you can get your ass kicked out here." I'm like,
Out
that'd
where?
be really funny.
Hey, and you said what state was it?
Yeah, I was up north, up in the northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Point is, it's like
He might be onto something.
we're getting older,
Yeah.
and things always change.
Mm-hmm.
This is a change. This is not the way we operated. Like our generation did not operate under these rules. Like we didn't get outraged about things like this.
No.
Yeah, no,
No, not at all.
not at
I
all.
guess not.
No,
No. Okay.
maybe we weren't as progressive as this generation.
We definitely weren't as progressive.
No,
there,
but-
there'll be like no transgender.
But there needs to be like a middle ground for both ends. Like the outrage needs to end. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's gonna end.
Well,
If
it
anything,
needs to.
if anything, it has to be more critical. It has to be more critical to the point where it has to.
There has to be
pushed
more
over.
thought. Yeah, it's like on an upward spike right now. Like it's not sustainable. It will self like criticize itself, but yeah, it's getting out of hand, man. People are getting crazy. Did you see the whole Cardi B thing with like people freaking out because she said
That was her first song, right? She said that she'll drug and rob
it's
a
a
guy.
song. Why are people taking it as fact?
Well, of course, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that was her first song. That was her first song, right?
Who
That was her
cares?
number one. That's what the whole history of it was about. Like for her to like for the public to get mad at her, because the song she got famous for was to drug and rob a guy, right?
Yeah.
And so then they're saying why equal rights, gender equality, you know, why don't we send her to prison?
That's very true. I wonder the same thing because if it was a
Maybe
male,
because it's lyrical content and it's not fucking actual facts.
that's also very
Jesus,
true.
that's why. You know what bothers me too? It's like headline. It's like
But what about the people that say, let's say it is true. There are people out there who are defending it and say, no, that was her right. And good on her for doing that to those men. Like, I don't know the full story, but apparently, she drugged and robbed them when they were coming to get some of that unana, that
something
uchiwali.
like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
she was what, like an escort?
Yeah, working as an escort, I would
being a
assume.
hoe.
Okay.
She was out there doing her thing. God bless her. Buddha love her. But she was doing it illegally, I assume, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And then so she would get clients, and then she would drug them and rob them.
Hey, but that's standard protocol, man. I mean, what do you expect? This is part of the system we live in.
Yeah.
But even if she didn't, even if she did or if she didn't, that's regardless.
That's fucked up.
That's regardless. What are they gonna start judging you on vocal, like lyrical content? Like I don't even.
Yo,
I don't
he'd
even
be in
re-
jail immediately.
Dude, I don't even remember. I don't even remember like the lyrics I've written. I've written some satanic shit. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like,
I've written some
dude,
awful.
oh my god, yeah, I've said some terrible things on paper.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What? And you too?
Me? No, I'm a Christian warrior.
Oh, okay. I want to hear that stuff.
I don't remember it, but I know it was evil. I was angry, and I was like 17. What do you expect?
Oh, that's perfect. That's raw. I want to hear that stuff.
The point is, man, this is insane. Yeah, what are we good?
People, jeez, it's like it's hard to explain. It's everybody wants to keep in the middle ground. Everybody wants to be wants to be gray. They don't want to be colorful. Like it's like a lack of.
They want to be
spirit.
colorful, but they want to be colorful in their own way.
Nah, that's a limited color.
Exactly, but they're like, no, I want to do what you're doing, but I want to do it my own way and be just as famous as doing it as you are
I don't know. That's mediocrity.
at its finest.
No,
It's like going to med shops. You find nothing but mediocrity, a bunch of high grade mids. There's very far and few between that aren't.
Continue.
That's
on
the
with
same
that.
thing with people.
Okay.
Bunch of mediocrity, and that's why I say we bring back euthanasia.
Point taken.
There's a lot of garbage people. Let's get rid of them.
You
Listen,
know,
I might not make the cut. I'm willing to take that risk.
I like your style, bro.
know?
You're gonna take me down with you, dude. Look at us. We're not gonna make it. Maybe this cocksucker will.
This raping German, he's definitely gonna make it.
he's
What are you
gonna
talking
make it.
about?
Look at him.
Hey,
He's
look at him.
survival's in his genes.
He's ready to throw
I'll
us
take
under the
measurements
bus.
of my skull and my nose and be like, perfect.
They're like, that's the German race.
They're like, to the left.
Schneider.
Like to the left.
As soon as they see me and Jerry, they're gonna be like, they're a little too tan for our taste. Go to the other line real quick. Take a shower.
Real quick. Fall off that cliff real fast. Save us some trouble.
Yeah, I'm helping you. Help us.
All right.
That's all I'm
It's
saying.
terrible. Imagine, dude.
I want to see how much German I have in me.
Too much.
There's
you
got
ask
to be
me.
some German. There's got to be a lot of German in my blood.
Yeah, look at your skin tone.
I don't know.
Look at your beard. Your obsession with beer,
That's true.
Serious?
You got a problem, bro.
dude. I don't want to say nothing, but like
What?
wow.
Spaniard?
Like, it's never too late, man.
It's look.
Get some help. AA's up the street. It's on the way here. You can
It
get
is.
it before the
Actually,
podcast.
it is. You're not lying.
You know that, too?
I've seen it. I was like, oh, hey, look at that.
Hey, he's seen it.
Dude, my old coworker,
The inside of it.
I used to drive because I have to drive down the street.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, one day I was like, man, that car looks a lot like the homies from work. And then, like, 2 months later, he's all telling me, he's like, yeah, dude, I got to go to AA meetings, like, every, like, Thursday night. Every Tuesday and Thursday night. I was like,
Why?
because he got a DUI.
Oh.
Yeah. But I was like, wait, it's down Central? He's like, oh, what'd you know? I'm like, dude, I drive past that. I've seen your fucking car all the time.
He's like, dude, you want me to stop
He's
by? We'll have a beer.
He's like, yeah. And he goes, oh, what time you get off work? I'm like, dude, I'm there till midnight. He's like, oh, dude, I'm going to roll through, bring a six-pack. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Nice. There you
He
go.
came by a few times.
No, I couldn't
Sweet.
imagine
Yeah.
that's what alcoholics do.
Yeah, Oscar. It was
So-
good. It was fun, dude.
He literally called me and he was like, man, dude, I need a beer. And he's like, do you want one? I was like, no. He's like, well, I'm going to order some.
Yeah.
And then when I heard a toilet flush, I'm like, bro, where you at? He's like, I'm taking a dump at AA meetings, dude. I'll call you back.
They heard me. Yeah. It's ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
Yeah.
Yes, I will like some root beer.
Dude,
Dude, real ice cream float root beer. That's the shit.
Hey, you guys remember Oscar? Dude, you remember A&W on fucking Holt?
yo.
yeah. I remember
Oh my
Before they
god! Back
closed-
in the day,
Yeah.
the old couple used to run it.
Yeah.
They finally sold it when the old man fucking died. I think.
What?
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, he got really ill. I ate there like a week before
Was
it
he
finally
listening to the
closed.
Beastie Boys?
He was gone. Like he was always there. Him and his lady.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's
They were old though, man. Like I mean, we ate there for
And
years.
they
dude.
own that shop? They own that AW shop?
Yeah.
The
Well, it was a franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Damn, that's weird. I didn't know that.
yeah,
It was.
and they had it for fucking like 30 years or something, like a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, that was their life.
damn.
Yeah.
And
didn't know
root
that.
beer from that spot was delicious.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
know. It
remember
was
the apartment?
amazing.
Would drive all the way from down there just to get one.
Yeah, it goes close by.
Oh yeah,
It
you
was
like I get up
delicious.
for work. I'll just pick one up after work.
Yeah, bro. It was like delicious. I would just get. I would just. I
Their
would just get
burgers were
everything.
so fucking good. Everything about that place. And you know what?
Never tried a burger.
Dude, there's
Shout out
not.
to their fries.
Dude, there's
You never tried the burger,
Never tried a burger.
bro?
Oh my
highly
God.
under fucking rated.
Yeah, you
Highly
know the only
underrated.
reason why I haven't had it in so long is because they're nowhere near, dude. They're
There's
like
none.
there's like one like 65 miles away.
And you think I'm gonna drive 65 miles for some corporate bullshit? When I can drive like 20 to like Grill 'em All?
The problem is there's options now.
Alhambra.
I can drive to Alhambra or I can drive to Santa Annie, get me some Pigpen delicacy, some Dos Chinos. I can go down to
Dude,
Chino
I
and get
wanna
some
go-
Dos
I
Chinos.
wanna-
That's true.
And I'm not talking about the females I saw last night.
Wait, you guys headed
Snap.
out. You guys
Shout
headed
out
out
to those
somewhere
chinos.
somewhere Friday, right?
What?
You guys went out to eat Friday somewhere.
Yeah,
Friday,
really far away from you.
right? Fucking asshole.
No, we went to... Dude! Bro,
What's up?
we went to Wicked Cow
Yep.
in
Oh,
Oakland.
okay. What's
right?
Up? What's
so
up?
I mentioned Jerry Hay. I was like, hey, I went there once, yada yada. We go there, bro. We got this pork belly.
Yeah.
We should have just got nothing but this pork belly.
How
like-
good was it?
You ever had chicharron?
Yeah.
Well, imagine like the chicharron with all the meat and the fat attached to it, and it was like this fucking fat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it literally.
Yeah. Sometimes you find that in the superior or like.
No, it's not like that though.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sometimes it's not like that. But wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Dog.
What's up?
Dog.
Is it better than that?
Way better.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
It's quality.
Damn, that sound
Quality. Like I was like, Oscar would love this.
That sound dank.
Dude, it was a fucking, and they gave us like literally it was already laced up with salt, but we threw a little lemon and laced it up with even more salt, and it was still fire. And then they also gave us some crazy sauce. I don't know what it was, but it looked like jizz with like mold. Tremendous.
A little bit.
Blue cheese.
Fuck if I know.
Blue cheese.
Oh, okay. This doesn't do it justice at all because they look small, but yeah.
Dude, look at that. You having cable issues or what?
Yeah. Blue
Oh,
cheese.
stop fucking with it. You keep moving like every minute.
It's broken. I broke it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, that looks dank. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, chunks.
Where would you get that at?
Wicked Cow in Upland.
Yeah.
And bro,
That was how many pieces is there? Did it serve you?
that many. And you're like, this seems like a little bit. And then like 3 deep, you're like, I am so full.
It's just leave it.
Like honestly, like me and Jerry had trouble finishing this
Yeah, it was actually so much fucking food.
because
Yeah.
it's so much fat and so much meat and it melts.
dude.
And then we added
that
salt
looks-
and lemon.
Bro, it was so dude. They have. They show them that.
It's next level, man. You
Yeah,
gotta try it.
dude, they have this pork belly grilled cheese burger. Not pork belly grilled cheese, but on the outside, they grill it with cheese.
Oh, cheese crusted.
Yeah, cheese crusted, and dude, it's fire.
Man,
It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's so
Dang.
goddamn good. Yeah,
I mean, the first time we went there, it was like
dude.
2015.
Fried avocado. They don't sell it there anymore, but it was
Oh,
tremendous. No, yeah, I that's what I went there for. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get me some fried avocado.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, this is them.
I guess so.
Damn.
There's only 12. There's only. That looks dank.
Right?
That's the same burger though. Oh, there you go. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my goodness. We want plants. We want plates. There you go.
Damn.
Those wings actually look pretty damn.
Is that
I
lobster?
don't know.
They had a lobster.
They look dank.
That's lobster.
That's fish.
That's fish. My
I
bad.
think, or chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken parm. Turkey.
I don't know. I didn't.
Damn, that turkey looks bomb. with
I
the-
didn't notice all this shit on the menu.
Neither did I. But it all looks fire.
Well, anyways, yeah. Shout out to fucking Wicked Cow.
Shout out to Wicked Cow. Hey, we
pretty
gotta mob out to Long Beach one day. Go to Pigpen Delicacy, like right there. There's like Pigpen. It's like in a little, and right next to it is a brewery. Like literally, like, hey, you're like, hey, I'm gonna order food. Okay, cool. I'll get the beers. And there's like a food court. It's pretty sick. Dank,
Sweet.
dank beer.
That was just smart.
What city?
Long Beach, Steelcraft Club,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been there.
dude. Fantastic.
There's a couple of spots we need to hit up.
Yeah, 100%.
But that place nearby, dank. I want to go again. So you let me know when
Which
you want to
place?
go. Fucking Wicked Cow, dude. I want to get that
Oh.
pork belly again.
Oh
Dude.
yeah.
If I knew that was open, I would have ordered it. I would ordered it.
You know how good that
I
would.
didn't even think of that.
Can you imagine how good that would have been in between sourdough?
Okay. Well, I'm a big fan of sourdough. But
With a tiny bit of cheese,
Bro.
nice provolone,
Now
a
you're talking dirty to me.
little
There
bit
you
of
go.
basil.
there you go.
You know what I mean?
That's dangerous right there, man.
Hey, how do we always end up talking about food?
Because we're fat.
Yeah, 100%.
'Cause we
Totally,
know
dude.
life. We know how to enjoy
Yeah.
Well,
life.
we live in, baby. You know what I mean? Other people are just
We live in our
existing.
best life.
Think of all the times people don't eat that bacon.
Bro,
They
they're
ain't living.
slipping.
Yeah, no, they
You know what?
existing.
I eat bacon raw.
The pizza I ate.
They're living
I-
another day to not eat bacon. What the fuck's wrong with them?
That's fucked up. I don't ever want to live a day when I don't get bacon.
Talk to Chef Jerry.
Don't tell them. Like, if I can't get bacon, like, what's the point?
I'm definitely getting bacon tattooed on me.
Like, what kind of bacon? Fried, uncooked, raw? Like how you go in?
Pepper crusted.
Pepper crusted. Okay.
Yeah, well, Jesus Christ.
Nitrate-free, pepper crusted heritage pork.
There you go.
That's what's up.
There you go.
That's what's up. I can respect that.
Rich and fat.
Rich and dude, I'm telling you, pork is hands down the best meat ever.
I haven't had. Damn,
Are you sure?
You
For
would know.
me.
This food always eats pork. The
Always.
always like he's always. I always talk to him for the past like couple years. Hey, bro, what you cooking? And he's like, I got some carnitas in a slow cooker.
What's your
Yeah,
Damn.
throw a pork shoulder inside a slow cooker with like half an orange. Throw that bad boy with a little bit of lemon.
Orange.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
a quarter
dude,
of a
that
lemon,
sounds
a little
amazing.
bit of basil, dude. Some parsley on that bitch.
Yeah.
You fucking rocking. And if you can, if you're feeling saucy, if you're feeling extra saucy, only if you throw in like a little bit of garlic, but don't crush it.
There you go.
What is your favorite pork dish?
Carnitas,
Carnitas?
hands down, bar none.
How do you like your carnitas? Do you like them crispy or like
Crispy.
soft?
Crispy as fuck.
Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? And if you can get like a fresh baked bolillo with that bad boy, it's over. Like you don't need anything else. You don't need any sauce. Well, I'll take some guacatillo for sure. That shit is amazing.
Guacatillo.
Yeah, it might be the greatest sauce ever invented.
Guacatillo. That's like that loose. That's like that loose sauce, right?
I don't
It's
know
like
what that
avocado
is.
mixed with like salsa verde.
Salsa
Kind of.
verde.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Oh, has a
So
name?
it's a little loose.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that's just bomb.
Fuck, I'm so
That's a
bomb.
bomb,
By the way, I got a
man.
homie at work. His mom makes such bomb ass tamales. Like when I had one, like I remember, like I wanted to go back to my grandma and throw it in her face.
Why?
What the fuck is your problem? You better step it up if you don't want to get put in an old home. Like this shit was so ridiculous. Like she had some green pork ones and some red pork ones, and they were in the banana leaves. Dude, they were so fire with the white masa.
Dang.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I gotta say, hands down, like my favorite Mexican dish, tortillas. Just tortillas by themselves.
Nah, you're tripping.
No.
Homemade tortillas.
Homemade. None of that
Yeah.
fucking mission. Let me hit it on the comal real quick or fucking pre-made shit.
I was force fed like basically 3 tortillas a day, and I was
Yeah, dude, me too, man. I grew up on that fat tortilla diet, dude.
100%.
bro.
Look
ate-
at me.
Dude, I ate thousands of tortillas
Still
in
high.
my lifetime.
dude, seriously, yeah.
Dude.
At least like
But
3 or
dude,
4. And
nothing
then,
is better than a freshly made flour tortilla and
No.
just lather some butter on top.
Oh
no,
yeah.
no, nothing is better than just the warmth. It's just not the taste. It's also like the experience. You know, the warmth, the smell.
Yeah.
When you pull
fresh
it apart,
tortilla.
You don't need a whole lot of food. You can because you fill up on the tortilla, dude. And like,
do, bro.
Yeah, you have a handful of tortillas, you're set.
And you dip that in some salsa just by itself. Like,
Dude, you know what's good with what I used to like to do with
I guess
tortillas?
that,
I used to get a lemon and just kind of like just fucking rub it on the tortilla and put a little bit of salt.
yeah.
And if you have avocado,
Okay. Oh, yeah.
that's it.
Bro.
Dang.
Game
That's a
changer.
wrap.
Bro.
It's a wrap.
Game
That's,
changer.
damn, that's
Yeah.
that was the high. That's the high snack before the high.
That's how you know it's going to be a good day.
It was, bro. Dang.
And what does that cost you? Pennies? Well,
No, not really. That avocado is going to cost you a lot of money. You don't
You know what? But you don't need it.
You wouldn't need
the
that.
fuck is wrong with you?
I used to put a PB&J in it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Fire.
Really?
PB&J.
Fire.
Yeah.
Really?
Fire.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that bad.
Dude, because you could roll it up and one hand that bitch. It was so simple.
Jesus Christ.
It tasted nothing like a regular peanut butter and jelly, but when you're like, oh shit,
So it's a PB&J taco?
Yeah.
PB&J taquito.
Yeah. You roll
Can
it
you
up.
fry those? That would be really good.
Yeah, that'd
Yes,
be
you
cool.
can.
Chimichanga.
Dude. Holy shit. And put a little bit of fucking powdered sugar on top of it. Sell it like a churro.
Dang, bro.
Game over.
Damn.
What's wrong with you, Jerry? You trying to give me diabetes?
Let's do it.
You trying to get?
Yeah,
I'll
we
do
could.
it.
Dude, let's
I'll
do
do
it.
it right now.
Let's do it.
I don't like breathing as much as I do like that.
My parents have a little deep fryer.
Oscar, you still haven't brought the light.
Were you going to bring your parents some deep fryer?
Right here. So we could do it on air.
He's like, fuck, I'll bring the light next time. I got the deep fryer.
I'll keep on forgetting because I keep coming here from Los Angeles.
That's right.
And I keep coming back from here from my apprenticeship, and I wake up and I'm so disoriented. Like, oh, I gotta go to class. So I just get ready and go to class and bring my artwork there. But I keep on forgetting to bring the light. I forgot how I was gonna lead this. Dude.
Ran out of excuses.
Nah, apparently.
No, I mean it's all good, but I mean honestly, if you brought a deep fryer, I mean I'm definitely getting diabetes.
If you brought a deep fryer, dude, like something's going to catch on fire.
No, yeah.
Hey, we deep fried a turkey in our apartment, and these fools spilled oil halfway across the kitchen with a lit burner.
Who did?
You did. You guys did.
Really?
The first Thanksgiving we had in our apartment, we had deep fryer because I wanted deep fried turkey. But
Yeah.
but I thought they were going. I came in after work and I thought they were going to do it in the balcony, but they didn't do it in the balcony. They decided to do it in the kitchen, indoors. And not only that,
this is true. I can verify that.
They overfill the pot. They overfill the pot with oil, not
This sounds
compensating,
familiar.
not compensating for the turkey. So they turn on the pot, and they dunk the turkey in, and the oil overspilled.
Lo and behold.
Right, and I came
is
in,
true.
and I walked in, and I was like, "What's up, guys? What's happening?" Oil spill.
Was it me and Angel?
I think you and Angel. I think you and Fernando or
Fernando? Who the fuck is Fernando?
Danny.
Oh, Danny. Fernando, don't disrespect him like that. How dare you?
I never once called him Fernando.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
My bad.
That's your homie.
I haven't seen him in a while. I miss him.
I know. Shout out to Danny. He's probably like straight up Black Hole Sun. You know what I mean?
Danny's dead to me.
Good.
He moved away. He's gone.
By the way,
He's
what's
in
up?
Texas now.
He is in Texas.
He's one with the land.
Weed is legal out there, but
He's probably wearing a fucking cowboy hat.
dude, in Texas,
some
they
boots.
have a problem with axis
Assless
deer.
chaps.
Dude, he wore that in California.
Yeah.
Who did what?
I could imagine him shopping at Walmart with like overalls.
I've seen it. He's like Bobby. He's like ass hunter.
Shirtless with overalls.
Assless chaps,
Yep.
but in the middle it has that little button like a onesie,
Mm-hmm.
so he could easily unstrap it, so his like ass lips can literally grip a dick at any moment.
What?
He's got boots
Yeah.
on, but they're not strapped because he's ready to fuck.
Hard body karate.
That's what I'm talking about. Oscar's lost.
I am.
I didn't know you
I was
guys
like,
were
where can I
fighting.
find these people?
Dude, damn, sign me up.
Yeah, he's like, this sound well. It must be my birthday.
First, I thought you were talking about Bobby, and I was like, "Wait, hold on."
Well, yeah, he carries on the tradition.
Okay, I see.
But shout out to Rudy. He's a mark ass, trick ass buster. He doesn't know how to use a phone.
Marcus, Trixius, Bustius ass.
Something about him just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like
He is CBGB.
You know, I honestly, he's definitely got some type of STD. He didn't want to tell anybody, but he told me.
He's like a brown hermit crab.
You know what? A brown hermit crab
Mm-hmm.
with a terrible haircut.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
an ugly hermit crab, bro. You ever go to the mall and they have the little display in the middle, the little island, and they have all the hermit crabs? He's the one that doesn't get bought.
Oh, that sucks.
He's the one that stays inside. Nobody buys him.
He's like that one that lost its shell, so it's just there.
No, he has a shell. He ain't coming out, though. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's just a bunch of moss.
Mm.
He just built up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Rudy. He's all right.
Shout out to Rudy. You know, shout out to the whole Cervantes family. It's funny if you think about the Cervantes family. Like the younger they get, the taller they get.
That's true, man. What's up with this cousin? The dude's taller than me, I think, now.
Yo, yeah, that motherfucker. He's like Andre the Giant.
I know.
Oh, what's his face?
I feel bad for Ruben.
Yeah, he has to.
He's
live
just
with
seeing
Yuri
everybody
and
growing
Robbie.
up around him. Like, literally. Physically, too.
I
His sisters are taller than him. Ruben's cool, too. I love Ruben.
He's the shit.
I'm kidding, Ruben.
But you know,
Okay.
I mean, imagine how Rudy feels. He's always felt like, man, everybody's growing out this plant. My sister, this dog. He's like, why not me, God? Why not me?
He's
Poor
working
guy.
on it.
He's been 4
He's
foot
a late
5 since
bloomer.
I've known him. Poor bastard.
Yeah.
You
Poor
know?
guy.
4'11", right?
Yeah, using stepping stools for sidewalks and shit. Like, it breaks your heart.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes it just
We
makes
should
me
tell him
laugh.
to get it together.
Well, he can't. He's calcium deficient.
I thought you said couch indeficient. I was like, what? He's on a couch too much?
And look at him.
Yeah.
They tried stretching him out. They couldn't. You know, like those people where like their arms don't stretch out fully. He's got that, but with like his whole body.
What the fuck?
You guys remember when he crossed the road and he got hit by a truck?
Matt,
No,
Rudy.
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 I remember that.
I don't.
You remember that years ago?
What happened? Tell me.
He was on
Refresh
his.
my memory.
He was rushing. He was on his. He was on his way to Alex's.
We went to the emergency room when that happened, everybody mobbed it. Everybody who
We were just walking down the street.
no, someone told us. Wait, someone told us that Rudy was in the emergency room, and everybody who knew Rudy who liked Rudy.
Just like there's a random guy. He was like, "You like?"
I didn't
Rudy?"
go. I didn't see him till after he got
Well,
home.
that tells you more about how you like Rudy, right?
That's true. I remember going to go see him.
I wasn't around, actually. I was gone. So, fuck you. Yeah.
Fucking black metal Jerry.
Yeah,
All right,
He's an
that's right.
emotional cunt.
What's up? Square
up?
up, bitch.
Hey, square up in the roast chat.
So yeah, we saw Rudy. We saw Rudy in the emergency room.
And I went, ugh. That's what
Yeah.
you look like?
Yeah.
Because I never see him during the daytime.
I just remember him telling me how, like, he got hit and he just felt his limbs, like, fully, like, he was in full spread, you know? He was just, like, you know those cats when, like,
Yeah.
they just fly through the air? He's just like, "Ah." And he just said he saw that the ground accelerating toward him at a fast rate. He's like, fuck, because he knew it was going to fucking hurt. Oh, my God. It's a terrible fucking feeling. Can you imagine just getting chucked through the air, dude? Yeah, he got launched.
Like Matt.
Just like a fucking ragdoll.
Like Matt across the high school when Alex was taking his driving test.
Man got hit.
Matt got hit by a truck when flying.
I don't think he flew as far as he says he does.
He's a heavy
In front of that
fella.
Costco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said he flew
Yeah, I've
a
heard that
house
story.
and a half
He said he flew a house and a half, and I was like, I can't even see you run a house
from
and a
the
half.
corner. So that means there's a little bit of space far away
Yeah.
from the.
Like, when was the last time you saw him run?
It's possible, dude. He could fly.
He was 15 years old, or 15.
He was 15 years old. He was a solid 5'5", 315 pounds. You think he flew a house and a half?
He could have.
like a rocket must have rolled.
I've seen some videos, man, of people
Fair
getting
enough.
hit by cars. They fly. Do you guys remember that guy that ended up on the overpass on the fucking 10 freeway or the 101
What?
Well, the guy
a couple years ago?
Yeah, he has a sports car.
Something happened where there was some collision between like 2 or 3 cars, but there was a body missing and they couldn't find it. They're like, wait, what the fuck? And the body flew like hundreds of feet in the
Yeah.
air, and it got caught on one of the overhead signs, you know, like the exits or whatever. But it
What?
was just wedged up there.
Yeah, you're
like
right.
kind of out of sight, and it took a fucking long time until they realized,
What?
holy shit, this fucker's up there.
Yeah.
Completely dead, just completely mangled. But yeah, the body just fucking.
Yeah, apparently that car had was it the race car seatbelts, like the X configuration,
Yeah.
but he wasn't wearing it, and he
Didn't have a harness.
He didn't have the harness, and he went on like head first to the back of the car, and he flew out the windshield, and he somersaulted like onto the freeway sign. On the bridge, right? It was
Yeah.
like a little overpass.
Yeah, he got stuck up there. It was like something out of Grand Theft Auto, you know, when like bodies go flying when you die.
And you don't believe we're going to have terabyte RAM in our fucking lifetime.
You got 300-pound bodies flying
None
through
of that
the
guy
air.
didn't like harm himself in.
Dude, the point is, bodies can fly, dude.
Bodies can fly,
Yeah.
but not mad. Have you seen him in motion? Neither have I.
He's a solid little dude.
No, he's solid like a rock. His
Wait,
center of gravity is to his
invi-
ankles.
He invited me to his wedding.
He did, and then he was like, "Hey, I told Oscar the wrong date. Don't tell him." He was like, "I just didn't want to."
Okay, this food told me May 4th, and my girl told me, oh, that's. She basically told me that's when our third baby shower was gonna be.
Your third baby shower?
Yeah.
Damn, you having triplets?
No,
Yeah.
that's the third baby shower, and she lived in San Diego, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
In San Diego, dog?
Yeah.
Why are you guys having 3 baby showers?
That's not the point. That's not the point.
No, I wasn't trying to make a point. I was asking a question.
What's up?
Why are you having 3 baby showers?
It's not in my hands.
Is it in any of your guys' hands?
You know, it doesn't seem like it.
So then, why are you obligated to any of them?
We're not. I'm not.
So why don't you guys do you? We'll get a bunch of money. We'll come here. We'll get a nice bottle of number Juan tequila. We'll get hammered drunk.
Because the point of baby showers is to get the maximum amount of freebies and handouts as you possibly
Yeah, we'll
can.
bring freebies,
Oh,
free
Jesus
shots.
Christ. Is that really the whole thing?
That's what exactly.
100%.
That's exactly what it happened.
Wait, so are you expecting us to give you gifts?
Well, I'm not expecting anything.
Because I was not planning on it.
All right, don't worry. Don't.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's not gonna get you anything.
I'll get you some weed. You want me to get you like a fucking blunt?
I'll get your baby some CBD.
Yeah, sure, okay, but have a nice and disclosed, like, private packaging for me to open later.
I'm gonna make a big arrow.
Will your
that
lady
says-
get upset if you get a fat blunt?
No, but don't let me wrap around in front of the whole family.
No, I'm gonna put a big ass arrow that says "drugs here, open immediately."
Actually, I don't think there'll be a lot of family members to the ones you guys are invited to.
But it's legal now, so fuck it.
Yeah, so you can get all the babies high.
Just wrap it like a little.
What are you gonna do? Give fucking the babies edibles as suckers and shit?
Fuck no, let's fucking smoke them out, dog. Contact high, homie.
Jesus.
We're taking it to the don't. We're hotboxing this little toddler's car.
That's aggressive, bro.
You know what I mean?
Wait, why'd you bring the baby shower up?
I didn't bring it up. You did, dog. You were bragging about having 3 baby showers, rubbing it in our
Yeah,
face.
you're bragging about how you're gonna skip out on your friend's wedding.
He was like,
so you
my-
can have your third.
my-
That's
dearest
right.
friend.
That's right. I have a case.
My dearest friend that I've known the majority of my life, he was like, "Hey, I found the love of my life. I've been through 3 women that I've loved."
Human wrecking ball.
But the human wrecking ball, I was there when they gave him the name Grab Ass, and I know it's well earned. He literally lifted Louis up off the ground with one hand, grabbing his right ass cheek. Literally lifted him off the ground. I've never seen terror in Louis' eyes because he's already like 5'2", so he struggles. He's scared
And
of
plus,
everything.
he's not at eye to eye level. So
He's
you
not eye
hardly
to
ever
eye,
see him.
and he was getting grabbed from below, so it just shook him up because he was like, "Why can't I see Matt eye to eye? This is
Oh,
strange.
shit.
I've never seen anyone eye to eye." He was freaking out like a chihuahua. You know what I mean? Off the leash. He didn't know what was going on. Poor guy.
Well, he his wedding is the same day my baby shower, so
As your third baby shower.
third baby
So you're gonna
shower.
have 2 baby showers by this time. You can't spare a shower to go watch your friend go, who's been searching through women to find someone that he wants to spend the rest of his life with.
It's true, man.
And you're like, hey Matt,
You owe him that.
sorry, but
No.
I want free gifts.
Nah.
I know you had that chick that tried to wrestle you to like to kill you.
No.
And I know you had that other crazy one that was butt naked.
Yeah.
And I know you had one you had like 10 kids with, and another one that you took someone's kids with. But this one's the real deal, and you can't even come?
Wow.
How are you going to sleep at night?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a deep thought. You know what? Don't answer that.
Yeah, that is.
I honestly, I wouldn't.
Sleep on it.
Sleep. You know what? Don't sleep on it. I hope you lose sleep over this.
Anyways, I'm gonna invite him to my baby shower.
And I'm like, hey, Oscar, I found the love of my life. We're getting married. Sorry, we're having our 10th baby shower.
No, I'm gonna
Same kid.
No, I'm gonna say, hey, Matt, I'm gonna have a baby.
Or you're going to invite him to the first baby shower with food.
No, I'm gonna invite him to
You
the
piece of shit.
No, I'm gonna invite him to the May 4th one, and he'd be like, hey, wait, that's the same day as my wedding. I'm like, aw, really?
Oh, it's flawless, though. It works. It's a real excuse.
I imagine you just strutting. That's pure fucking. You won.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
That's
mean?
my plan. I think he understands. It's my
gonna be like-
baby shower.
Here we go.
That
He's showing the signs of a father. He's going to start using the baby as an excuse for
Right?
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw Ricky do
That's how
that
it
for
is.
for everything.
Well, yeah,
Everything and a
everything.
half.
I don't understand him do that.
All the
Everybody that has kids does it.
time. All the time. How naive are you? All the time. That's why you have a kid.
Oh,
So when people go, "Do you want to
I see.
hang out?" You go, "No, I got kids. You don't. Leave me alone."
I got that's number one thing now.
Number one,
Number one thing when to say
you
no.
have kids.
I got a kid now.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm so tired more than you guys tired.
I'm so
You
tired.
Oh, yeah?
You guys don't even know.
You don't even know.
You guys didn't even know. All right. You guys
Oh,
have
no.
kids.
It's just my kid's sick, man. I got to go. I got to get Tylenol.
Yeah.
And who's
And you just go home and crack a beer and cook a steak. You ain't getting no
You're
fucking
gonna go home.
Tylenol.
Your lady's gonna be taking care of the kid.
There
You're
you
gonna
go.
be grilling up a steak. You're like, fucking Jerry, don't know what he doing. Hunting a beer, just singing to yourself, dancing.
My kid's sick.
I've worked
I
with
gotta go
many.
home.
I've worked with many dads, dude. They tell me all the fucking tricks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's the best excuse apparently.
I mean,
And nobody questions it. You're at work, and you just don't feel like working. You're like, I gotta go home. My kid's sick. And then he's like, "Oh my god, the kid's sick. Oh well, you go home and take care of your fucking kid.
You take care of your own.
Yeah."
I'm gonna take care of my own.
And then meanwhile, these fools go to the dispensary and pick up weed and like just smoke a fat bowl.
Smoke a fatty.
And they'll watch like Finding Nemo and Trip. You know what I mean? With their kids. Sounds like a cool time.
Take a whole mushroom and a stem to the dome. Give your kid a cap. Let's see what happens. Let's get physical.
Apparently, giving kids LSD is not like good.
How do you know?
You did some research.
You did some research. Hey, remember that last study with turning yeast into cannabinoids? And like he was like, "Oh, I didn't read the whole thing."
I honestly thought that they put the weed into.
It was in the title.
Into like.
Oh. So, what kind of research did you do for this one, Dr. O?
I read it like 15 years ago.
15 years ago, you read what?
About giving kids acid.
About what?
Giving kids acid.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, and blink twice if you don't want to tell the truth. Did you read about it, or did you give kids acid?
I read about it.
You can blink. It's safe. It's a safe space.
You know, I forgot about that, bro. Oh, shit. There it was.
Okay, go on, though. You read a study 15 years ago about giving kids acid.
Okay, I read a little bit about it.
You didn't even read the whole thing, but you remembered you read part of it. And
I cherry picked and read what I want.
You mean you read the title?
Probably.
You're like, I read half the title.
It said
I didn't finish it.
It said giving kids acid was bad.
Doing well, goddamn. Thanks for enlightening us.
Hey, I'm good. That's
Hey, you know what, man? Who would have known, you know?
He's like, hey,
A
kids,
brain
don't give him acid. It's bad.
introducing a fucking formative, fucking moldable brain into.
I don't know if you've heard Dare for
Acid.
the last 50 years or anybody's parents, but acid is not good for kids. I read a study about it once. That's all I remember. The title. Don't give kids acid.
You're gonna have a kid now, Oscar. You need to straighten up, bro.
Yeah, you better fucking give that motherfucker so much
Is this
acid.
our last cast to Twitch?
Is it?
Perhaps in this format, yes.
It sucks because we had 8 episodes and we had some pretty good ones.
Well, they exist. They're recorded.
You just release them on the.
I have them saved. But yeah,
feed.
this might be the last time we stream in this format to Twitch. We might still do like a live stream with a line in so the audio's clean.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm gonna direct all traffic to our YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's see how fair there. And
We can always use like BitChute as well and Venmo. Not Venmo, Vimeo.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about Vimeo.
Vimeo's interesting option, but it doesn't seem. It just YouTube dwarfs all of them
easily.
It's the most shareable, and
they're not paying any money like Netflix is to make a bunch of shows.
You can just host forever, and you can have all your footage. And
I agree.
But yeah, I think we're going to be leaving the Twitch platform in that regard, but we'll still be streaming here.
That sucks because I really wanted to play some games on this channel.
The channel still exists; it'll still be used.
Okay, so we'll probably like play some games on this channel.
We could
go back to it. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Of course,
because I would want to. Because this is a simple. Okay, this is a powerful enough computer to run all those old school games.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I'll be totally down to bring like some old school like Microsoft controllers, and then like a Microsoft controller, receiver, and we could play with some old ass retro games on this computer.
I have Grand Theft Auto 5 in here.
What's wrong with you?
I have Stardew Valley on my iPad.
That's right with you.
It's quality.
Cool.
It's quality. It's tremendous.
I never played that.
It's like Harvest Moon, but 8-bit. You ever played Harvest Moon?
Yeah. I love
I've
Harvest
never
Moon.
played it.
I know more about that game than probably you two.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
pretty
wouldn't-
good.
I wasn't even going to debate you if I did know.
Yeah, no, not even a little
Even if
bit.
I was the biggest Harvest Moon fanatic, if someone else was like, I know way more than you,
I'd be
you
like,
probably
damn,
do.
goddamn, yes you do.
Yeah. I've never once thought of telling anybody, I know way more about this fucking shit no one cares about than you.
He's cosplayed as all the characters and
Right?
shit.
He special loves going as a cow because he gets milked and fucked.
An 8-bit
So
format.
so dressing up as encouraged.
By 8-bit, I mean 8 black men.
So dressing up as encouraged and then baby shower. Just
So,
like
hey,
that.
by the way, I am not going to dress up.
All right, that's cool.
Who is throwing this one on the day that Game of Thrones comes out?
But we're not gonna watch it when Game of Thrones comes out.
I know. Doesn't matter. Who thought of this?
Oscar,
What's up?
what if you live stream the podcast, I mean the baby shower for us, and then we'll just tune in?
We'll tune in live on YouTube. You can stream it from the Dankfeld cast. We'll be hammered,
We'll be there with you, like...
eating food,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready for Game of Thrones, and going, hey, thanks for... We know you weren't able to provide food.
So it's like we're there.
And we'll be happy because we'll have food in our belly and good drinks, and we'll be able to stream
Okay,
Game
yeah,
of Thrones.
that's good PR.
And we could dress down.
We don't have to dress up. Who am I going to go as fucking Viserys?
Yeah. Why
Shave
not?
my fucking head off, go as a eunuch? Louis going to go as Tyrion or what? Yeah, that's right. He's too tall for Louis. Who would he go as?
Yeah, who
Who would he go as? Like Baby Joffrey or something like that?
Raven, probably.
That's a little big for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Poor guy. Don't do it to him.
Yeah, you gotta give him a little break.
Give him a little break.
Just a little break.
Like when he tripped over the curb.
Hey, by the way, Louis, appreciate it. Thanks for not coming today.
Thanks for the weed.
We smoked all your
Oh,
weed,
we
bro.
smoked all your weed.
That's
and-
that's why I'm so fucking high right now.
It's gone.
Yeah. Been high this whole time.
You know, Felipe
That's
held
all
on to
full
that for
time.
2 weeks, but you skipped out, and some things were said, and
2
some weeds
fucking
were
weeks.
smoked.
This cocksucker, he was like, hey, I forgot my weed in your bag. And I was like, don't trip, dog. I'll save it for you the next time I see you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've carried it every day with me. And I was like, nobody touched this. I fought off a crackhead, another crackhead, my ex-wife, my
He
current
slapped
wife.
me last week. I wanted to smoke it.
Yeah.
And he's
I
like,
backhanded him.
Set me straight, but you know what? Guess what?
He fucking kicked me when I turned around.
I smoked the shit out of that weed this
Yeah.
weekend.
And then he smoked it. So
Persistent,
he won.
man.
And I got my ass kicked. I hope he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the weed was still tremendous. If not, it was even more potent.
Yeah.
It was the long component.
It tasted better because it was Louis.
Yeah, it wasn't my weed.
Because
and
it was free in Louis.
it was free,
It
and I
was
knew
free as fuck, bro. It's as free as it gets.
free good weed.
Shout out
Free
to
good
Louis.
weed. That's pretty good. That's that damn good weed.
Yeah, shout out to the Leprechaun. He's got some good grass.
And then Oscar rolled his first blunt in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like the last
Phenomenal.
10 years, bro. Yeah, and seriously, I'm always afraid of rolling blunts because I'm always afraid about fucking up.
He's better than me, so. Good
Pretty
job.
solid for 10 years.
Nice.
Be proud of yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So how'd you guys like the beer?
Dude, honestly, whatever this Lagunitas was pretty ridiculous. It was good.
Right?
Yeah, it
I
was
enjoyed it.
tasty. Tasty as
Yeah.
fuck.
It would like I'll still say I still report myself that it's like the aftertaste is pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you what though, an arrogant bastard by far though.
Yeah. Yeah, that,
That's like the standard dark beer.
It's so good.
Man, it's
it's a classic, though.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
it
That's
is
what
a
I'm
classic.
Me and Phil have been drinking those lately at the fucking comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, they do not sit wrong. They don't
Yeah, they
treat you
don't.
wrong.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They're so good. But you're right. You should never chug them.
You should never.
I've
try
done
them.
it twice already.
Yeah, I know.
Never chug them.
Not even a little.
Not even a little, but goddamn, they're good.
Oh, there was a video about why we should never chug a beer. Okay, never chug a beer wrongly. Like, apparently, how you're not supposed to get that much head in a beer
So I'm
beer
already
glass.
a shoo-in.
Shoo-in. But when a bartender like offers you a beer, or when you pour a beer, you kind of tilt it to the side, and that's to minimize the head.
Yeah.
The foam you get on the beer. But no, you're supposed to get the biggest amount of possible head within a beer, because because the carbonation keeps it fresh,
Okay.
but you're not supposed to drink the carbonation in it. So by getting the most amount of head in a beer, you actually get like the smoothness of the beer and without the heaviness.
So all the
that's why-
carbonation comes out of it.
yeah, our carbonation comes
Because
out
of
of
the
it.
head?
Flat.
Huh?
So it's flat.
It's not really flat. It's still.
But it's not
crisp.
full.
Wait. It's not.
It's not flat, but it's not full.
It's not filling.
So you want me to drink beer that was made to be delicious and drink it in a less delicious form?
No, that's not. That's what I'm.
That's
not
pretty
what I'm
much
saying.
what you said. You
That's
said,
not,
hey,
no, I'm saying when it's poured,
there's some delicious beer.
when
It's on tap, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to drink it in a way where it's less delicious than it was intended to be drinking as. Because you know what? You're a pussy and you can't handle it.
No,
Is that true, bro?
It's. What do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
That
I pick up what you're laying down. I read between the lines. You fucking German Spaniard piece of
You
shit.
gotta shut the fuck up, all right? You gotta shut the fuck up and let me talk about beer, right? Right? You gotta be shit.
Go ahead.
All right. All I'm saying is that the best way to think of some damn good beer is to have the most amount of head when it's fucking poured. Okay, that's why you could probably chug an arrogant bastard. Actually, you know what? I'll try it next time. Next time I'm here, well, I'll get arrogant bastard followers.
Yeah.
And well, I'll pour it, but I'll try to pour it with the best amount of head, and see if I could chug the arrogant bastard.
Actually, I would like to see that.
Right.
I would.
Then
That sounds pretty solid.
Right. So,
Although I wouldn't recommend ever chugging an arrogant bastard.
no, I don't. I think it'll be a lot easier though.
Man, what if it was a double bastard?
Dude, that's like that's 12%, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what's really bomb is that Imperial Stout, the Royal Imperial Stout that Claremont Craft Ales always has.
We were talking about it earlier.
Oh, that's where it's from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's good.
That's like one of the best ever. And if you get one of those, and then a triple dude, and then a Jacaranda on nitro, you're set for the whole night.
Jacaranda on nitro, man.
You-
A nitro is so smooth on a nitro.
It completely changes it.
Dang.
But that triple dude, remember? Fire.
No, I don't remember.
Or the double dude.
The double dude.
'Cause remember they have the single dude, double dude, and triple dude? The double dude is better than the triple dude. Shout out to Claremont Craft Ales. You know what I mean? They got the good shit.
I haven't been there in a while too.
We gotta go. We gotta go there. It's fucking bomb. Well, I think it's about time we fucking end this cast.
Yeah, I mean, there was a long time. I'm pretty glad that we got the equipment to work and we actually started like getting shit done.
Yep. Shout out to upgrades. Fuck.
Shout out to Upgrades big time.
Hopefully we start getting customers.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. We gotta get the software and the gear and the mics, but we already got it, so.
All right.
We're already halfway there.
Alright, guys. Well, fucking thanks for tuning in. We'll fucking see you guys next time. Peace out.
Toodles.
I'm still pretty blown.